Dave, you've had a fantastic relationship with CGTech for many years in SECO, and I understand that you use VERICUT across the board in many factories.
We do.
But really what I want to talk to you about is the relationship you have with CGTech, but also using the Force product.
Yeah, I mean, we have a great working relationship with CGTech. As you say, we've used them for many years for verification across the globe in all our production facilities. But more recently, as you say, we've sort of changed our business model. We moved to what we call Innovation Hub, which is where we start to look at full process improvement. And this is where the relationship really starts to pay off with CGTech. The Force software is a fantastic piece of process optimization software. We're under great pressure now from a lot of our customers, particularly big high-end aerospace and medical customers now, to improve their process, not just incrementally, but by large amounts, 40, 50% improvement. Now, just doing it with a cutting tool, we'll get an incremental improvement, but that's not enough. We need to make some major gains, and working very closely with CGTech on these type of large, difficult material aerospace components or high volume, difficult material medical components, we can see some real gains by using Force software.
And when you look at the variety of machine tools that you have downstairs, obviously they're very sophisticated, they're worth a lot of money, so obviously you've got VERICUT for simulation software, but I presume that Force also protects the tool as well, which is obviously very key to SECO.
It does. I mean, the thing with the Force software, it's a real win-win. We get stuck in that, do we sort of speed things up, but what detriment does that have to tool life and stability of the process? And the thing with Force, it looks at those peaks and troughs and evens all that out. So you get what's a very sort of kind process, and that takes a lot of sort of ups and downs and spikes off the load of the spindle, so it's very kind to the machine. We get a much kinder cutting process, so we're avoiding vibration. So it's a real sort of win-win scenario where we get higher productivity, but a much kinder process as well that, like you say, protects the machine.
And when you look at a lot of the customers that you're dealing with here as well, the materials are changing all the time, probably getting very, very harder materials, but very difficult to machine. And I presume that working with VERICUT and Force, it gives you that opportunity to really explore and give the benefits back.
Definitely. I mean, that's where it really comes into its own, is on difficult materials. I mean, you look at the materials in aerospace and medical, they're looking for lighter and stronger. Now that poses us challenges as a cutting tool manufacturer in how to cut these materials. Again, using the Force software, again, taking those peaks and troughs, it gives us a much kinder process. We can push harder on these difficult materials, and we can optimize these processes like these customers really want, that they're driving for.
And from your own personal point of view, for engineers that may not know CGTech, VERICUT, Force, what would be your message to them?
Give it a go. Get in touch with the guys at CGTech, get in touch with us. You've got nothing to lose. It sort of solves that conundrum of productivity versus stability and tool life. You actually gain productivity, you gain tool life. There's absolutely nothing to lose in giving it a go. So get in touch with CGTech, get in touch with ourselves. Just try it.